Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday night compensation plan training. I'm Terri Malmuth, along with my husband, Dr. Foster Malmuth. We are here with Scott LaValle and his wonderful team. Some are new associates. Some have been with us for a while. But we're going to do a little overview of the compensation plan. Hold on. I think Lisa, can you all hear us? We can't hear you, Lisa. We could not hear you. She's asking, can we hear her?
Is she on the 973?
Are you 973, Lisa? No. Okay. We can't.
Lisa's on with Pearl. We should be able to hear them. She's not muted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you are. Oh, she was hiding like I did.
Oh, there you are. But we don't hear you. No, we
can't.
Oh,
yeah, no, we can't hear them.
We can see your lips moving.
We can see your lips moving, and we can see you unmute and mute. You know what, Lisa?
It has a red phone blocked off on her, as she's the 973.
No. She's over.
She's under Pearl Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was just hiding. She's so shy.
And we can't hear you. I'm just gonna see if I make you a co-host, if we can hear you. Hold on. Yeah. Let's just see. Try it now, Lisa. Nope.
That's
weird.
Make sure your audio is turned on your computer. You can do a test.
Yeah, do a test on your audio. Otherwise, you might want to jump off and jump back on. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to work on the compensation plan. We're going to share our screen with you. Foster he's the brilliant one, as you guys know.
Oh, stop.
I like to teach at a 3rd to 5th grade level. So I don't know what that is saying, admin. I don't know what she put up there, but
she has as her name.
So anything that I feel is kind of needs some explaining, I'll just jump in and say, hey, this is the way I kind of like to explain it, because he's
so if
really
I
smart.
do it bad, she'll do it good.
No.
That's why we're married.
I have a dress on, guys. Just want you to know, because it's like some people have said when I have a dress on like this, looks like I'm naked. No, I haven't. Okay, so let's get started, Foster. We're going to share our screen. And Scott, if you can just let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I might have to go. Okay, and then I'm just going to see, so you can see Dr. Terri and us right there. Okay, I'm just going to see as I move. Can you see that screen, the See a Virtual Office?
Yeah, the binary placement tree, yep.
Beautiful. Okay, so you can see all this stuff. Awesome.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. All right, so we're going to start right here with compensation plan. We're kind of going to go through things. We're not going to spend too much time on preferred customers and retail customers, because, there's 8 ways to get paid. But real fast, let's just do what you get for a retail customer and what you get for a preferred customer. Want me to say that real fast?
Do it.
Retail customer, you get $30 for each case that they enroll with and 100 points. Okay. I don't think maybe we've signed up a couple of retail customers in almost 8 years, but we really try to get people to always be preferred customers. They have control of their website. They have control of their auto ship. They're not held into anything. Very simple. But they pay $30 more. And it's just kind of silly when they could be a preferred customer. As soon as the product ships, they can cancel their auto ship. And remember, they have their own ID. They have their own password. They can log in and change those things. Preferred customer is $25 per case and 50 PV. So as many cases as one person. If you have one preferred customer that orders 1 case per month, that's $300 in residual income per year on just one preferred customer ordering 1 case. Mm-hmm. So if somebody just really wants to be a customer, let them be. Don't get them into becoming an associate, because you really just have a glorified customer and you're not making that preferred customer bonus. So, okay, now Foster, I'm turning it over to you, my love.
Okay, so she said that really smart, so I'm going to dumb that down a little bit. So that's really important. So it's all, we always feel like we want to enroll them, we want them as team members, maybe they'll be a rock star. And the truth is, if somebody says, I don't think I want to do this business, don't convince them otherwise, because you will lose money and you might lose a friend. So if they're, as Terri said, $25 a month, that's $300 a year. If they're an associate purchasing the product and not sharing with anyone, if they're on your strong side, you're not cashing in anything. And
Right.
if you're on your weak side, you will get $10 instead of $25. So you'll make $120 that year if they're on your weak side rather than $300. So fiscally, that doesn't make sense. 50% of all customers end up being associates at some point when they want to share it with somebody. But in the meanwhile, somebody says, I don't really want to do this, don't convince them.
Also, you can always convert somebody over to an associate. So if there's a contest going on, that's a great time. You know, if it's about enrollments and cases, you can convert that person over. So again, we made that mistake in the beginning, trying to make everybody associates. Let them be customers if they want to be. We still have some of the same customers from 7.5 years ago. Okay.
We do. We have one customer that we've never met. They get 2 cases every month for the last 7.5 years. So we've made thousands of dollars on somebody we never met. They don't want to talk to us. They just want the product, 2 cases a month, send it to upstate New York. Thank you very much. It's awesome.
Great.
That's residual income, kids.
Hey,
okay.
do you want to talk about the PV? Let's talk about PV, GV, and CV.
Okay,
you
so
do that?
you're going to hear these letters, PV, GV, and CV.
You want me to write these down?
Nope.
Okay.
These guys, look how smart they look. These guys have those initials, PV, GV, and CV. Okay, so PV is your personal volume. Thank you, Terri. PV, I hope that says PV. Awesome. Okay, personal volume. You must have personal volume, 100 points per month, if you're going to get your bonuses. Okay, so you want to get your commissions and your bonuses, and you have to be active, and active requires 100 points of personal volume. Now, the easy way is you want to be on the product anyway, so you want at least 1 case of product per month. That's 100 points of personal volume going through your website. Go ahead.
Okay. PV, the way I like to think of PV is using the P. It is your personal volume and your preferred customers.
That's beautiful.
Because your preferred customers also count towards your PV. So as Foster said, 1 case of product every month gives you, that you order on auto ship, that gives you your 100 PV. If you have a customer that orders 2 cases a month, remember I said a preferred customer is 50 PV. So if they order 2 cases a month, you've got your personal volume right there. So of course, Foster and I always, we order a lot of cases every month, but we have PV just from our customers. We wouldn't even have to order. So always remember P, preferred, and personal. That's how I think of it.
It's like a single letter acronym with 2 descriptions.
Right.
Never mind.
Right. And you'll see PV. Should we show what PV is? Let's show them here. On your, wait, is it this one? Here you go. On your dashboard. When you log into your back office, your dashboard, you're always going to see right here under volumes, PV. This tells you how much PV you have that week. Okay? So this person has 150 PV this week. Okay, go ahead, Foster.
Go ahead, Foster.
Go ahead.
Okay. I can't see the chat section.
Hey, Scott, can you take care of the chat section? Because we can't see it because we're...
Are there any questions on retail or preferred customers?
Let me see.
Is somebody saying, can you explain GV and CV while you were doing the PV?
Yes.
Nope. All I see is happy birthday.
Okay, beautiful.
I hope it was from me. If it wasn't, then happy birthday, Scott.
Okay, so we have PV. What's GV?
That's group volume.
What's group volume?
Group volume. By the way, we also need to do PGV.
Oh, yes.
Okay, group volume is all of the points that are accrued underneath your business. So we know that part of this is a binary, the 2 teams. If I do this, you probably can't see me doing this, so I'll put my hands down.
I think they can. They can see stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so group volume is everything that you have put in underneath you and everything that spillover has put in underneath you. So if somebody in your upline is putting people down in your business, down in your downline, those points also go to your group volume, and all group volume is commissionable. That's CV. You get paid on that. So as long as you meet all the requirements, and we'll talk about those shortly, all that stuff, whether it's your personal group volume, which we're going to explain in a second, or your whole group's volume, including the spillover, that's commissionable, and you can be paid on that.
Okay, so Foster said the people that you enroll and spillover. But group volume is also the people that you enroll, that they enroll, that they enroll, that they enroll. So everything that has been put into your business, left and right, that's your group volume. Okay?
Exactly. So let's say I enrolled Scott, and then I enrolled Brittany and put Brittany under Scott. Everything that Brittany earns is my personal group volume and group volume, because we put her in personally and she's in our personal trees.
Are you talking about PGV now?
I am.
Okay, this is PGV.
This is PGV, personal group volume, and also group volume because she's under there. Now, Scott did not put Brittany there. So that's not on Scott's personal trees anywhere. So Brittany's volume would be part of Scott's group volume that he can get paid on, but it's not part of his personal group volume because neither Scott nor anybody he had anything to do with put Brittany underneath Scott.
Okay, so, because I see Brittany going, So you have your
That's a very cute, confused look, Brittany. Awesome.
Personal volume is what you order and your preferred customers. Your group volume is everything. Whether you enroll them, somebody underneath you enrolls them, spillover, that's group volume. Personal group volume, that starts coming into play when you get to Diamond. You have to have so much personal group volume. So your personal group volume is everybody you enroll and everybody they enroll. No spillover is included in that PGV. Does that make sense? You don't get spillover in your PGV. And this keeps people from, when you get to Diamond, you have to have at least 50% or more. You can't have more than 50% in one leg, because that keeps people that get a lot of spillover from cashing in. It makes people, so you have to build. You have to have your own personal group volume. You can't just have spillover. So you'll see people that don't move up in the business because they have a lot of spillover. They're not enrolling enough people. So spillover is an awesome thing, which we're going to talk about, but it can also be a detriment when you start getting up towards the Diamond numbers. You don't want to have too much spillover because it can hurt you in your PGV.
And if anybody wanted to be jealous of the Malmids and all the spillover we've gotten
no spillover.
We never got any spillover ever. So our PGV equals our GV because we don't have any spillover. So our PGV is 100% what we've generated. Nobody gave us nothing. Okay.
And that's a great thing. We never will have to worry about having too much spillover. We have everything that we put in is 100%. So,
you know what? That's now.
That's now.
Somebody in our upline could get really heavy on the other side and start putting people in our business.
It's going to happen.
It could happen in the next decade or two. We're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go to Fast Start Bonus.
Does everybody understand the Fast Start bonuses? What you get with or does anybody not understand? Okay. So let's
You know what? I just want to go back. CV.
Oh, CV.
Last one. CV. Commissionable volume. Money you get paid on. So let's say we were talking about the difference between group volume, which you get paid on, and PGV. So commissionable, how do I explain? I'm going to try to explain this really easily because there's also QV.
Oh, we're not going into QV tonight.
Which is its qualifying volume.
Right.
Okay.
Do we need to go at commissionable volume? It's just keep it real simple. Yeah, it's
commissionable volume is just points that you earn that turn into money, which is essentially all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not something we need to go too much into. Yeah.
Okay.
We can explain that at a later date. We don't want to get stuck on that.
Fast Start Bonus. So Fast Start Bonus is what you get when you enroll associates. Okay. So there's probably a chart here someplace.
Mm-mm.
There's no chart.
No.
Okay. So everybody knows when you enroll somebody, you get $20 a case. If somebody comes in with one case that you personally enrolled, you will get $20. If they come in with one case, 2 tubes, the 2 tubes is a half a case, you'll get $25, and half of 25 added to that, which is $12.50. So you will get $37.50. If they come in with one case.
No, wait. $20. And then
$20.
Outside,
And
half
half,
of that. Yeah, you're thinking.
I was thinking about customers.
For customers. $20.
I haven't had enough of my coffee. Terry made me part of my Father's Day gift, Kona Hawaiian red coffee beans.
$20. Okay, I'm going to keep going here.
20 and 10.
$20 per case. For every case that somebody enrolls with, you get $20. So if they come in with one case and 2 tubes, 2 tubes is a half a case. So you would get $10, 20, and then 10. So 20 for the case and 10 for the 2 tubes. You get $30 fast start bonus. So think if somebody comes in with the 4-pack, you get 4 times 20 is $80. So just think about that. You can cut it down if it's somebody, like I said, each tube is worth $5. So each bottle is worth $5. Easy way to think of it. So that's fast start bonuses. And that is the one time when somebody enrolls, you get that. So make sure that you understand that, you know, if you're telling people come in with one case, if you think one case is the way, you're going to duplicate that. We like to try to get people, when they're coming into the business, we let them know why the best way is either the 4-pack or the 8-pack. Bottom line is if they can't, if money is an issue, 1 case, 2 tubes. Bottom line, you want everybody to get at least 1 case, 2 tubes, get them started. But 4, you get $80.
Exactly.
Okay. And how many points?
A ton. Depends on the package.
Right. So if you get in the packages, and this is so different. When before we even got to diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, we used to get 30 points per case. So we would get $20 and 30 points. So if somebody came in with 4 cases, we got 120 points. You know how long it took us to get to diamond that way? But now they're giving full enrollment volume on those packs. So for each case, if somebody comes in, you get 100 points. So if they come in with 4 cases, you get 400 points and $80. Think about that. And if somebody comes in, get somebody on their left, somebody on the right, each with 4 cases, they're a director 300 right away because they got 400 and 400 on each side.
And we have some people on this webinar who have done that in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay. Scott, you'll let us know if there are questions in the chat, correct?
Absolutely.
Scott, you're the only one that's not muted because I really, really trust you on your birthday to not sing.
I'm not going to sing.
Okay. Yeah, not yet.
Okay.
Director bonus. Okay. So I'm going to explain the first part of the director bonus, and then Terry's going to explain the caveat. So the director bonus is designed to get you moving quickly when you get in the business. If you get 2 people in your business, you know what, this is explained beautifully. Enroll 1 associate with 100 or more PV on both your right and your left legs in 14 or fewer calendar days from the date of your own enrollment. You receive a $50 one-time bonus. Okay, so essentially if within your first 14 days, you enroll 1 person on your left with 100 or more points of personal volume, that's at least 1 case, and the same thing on the other side, you will now become a director and you will earn the director's bonus of $50. You get 2 weeks to earn that and no other time to do that. And of course, your job in duplication is you do it and then you teach your team to do the same. Okay. Now, there's a caveat.
Well, wait, first, let's talk about, people say, oh, it's only $50. But let me tell you, ASEA said the same thing. We had this director bonus for the first couple of years, then they took it away from us. And because they thought, it's only $50. People said it's $50. What they found was when they took it away, that people becoming a director in the first 2 weeks dropped by 30%. 30%, that's a big number. So it gets people, think about duplication. If everybody comes in and gets director in the first 2 weeks, your business is moving. And that's the way to do it. So you want to help your new people get to director in the first 2 weeks. Now, what Foster was saying, the caveat is it can actually be up to, we say 2 weeks, it's 2 commission weeks. So when does your commission period end?
Midnight Friday.
Midnight on Friday. So 12:01 on Saturday is the new commission period. You have to have, it's only fair to have 2 full commission periods to get this bonus. So what happens, so if you sign up on a Friday, so to the next Friday, that's 14 days. Well, what happens if you sign up on Saturday? If they started it from the previous Friday, you'd only have 13 days. So that clock does not start ticking until Friday. So think about that. If you sign somebody up on a Saturday, they have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then their 2-week commission period starts. So always keep that in mind. I try not to confuse new people. I tell them you have 2 weeks, but as it's growing near, I let them know, actually, you signed up on a Tuesday, your commission period didn't start until Friday, so you still have this many days. So think about that. We say 2 weeks, but it's 2 commissionable weeks. It can be up to 21 days they have. Okay, everybody got that one? Get everybody to director in their first 14 days. It really changes things. And then they'll do the same.
There is one question, but I think we can wait till the end.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Go with your judgment.
Okay. Let's talk about.
The answer is he's 56. Okay. Team commissions.
Team commissions.
Okay.
This
so
is
we consider this the middle of the compensation plan. So our compensation plan is brilliantly designed to have an early, a middle, and a mature business. Okay, so the middle part where you can make, granted it's limited, you can only make $10,000 a week.
It's not even the middle, that's really the middle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't correct.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the team commissions, we also call it the binary. So we call it the binary because it has that beautiful, some call it a pyramid, it's a half of a diamond shape, and you're building 2 teams essentially. Okay, so team commissions are really the foundation of this. So in the beginning stages of this business, until you start getting up towards diamond and above, this is where the bulk of your money is going to come from. So all of those points, all of that commissionable volume, which is your group volume, that's where your money comes from.
That part of your...
Okay. And I think most of you understand this, but just so that you know, each case that people purchase as an associate is 100 points. And then we know that it's less for preferred customers. So all those points add up on each side. The preferred customer and retail customer points, they go to your weak side as they come on. So if you have 1,000 points on your left and 100 points on your right, and somebody becomes a new customer or a customer order goes in, that's going to go to your weak side.
All right, wait, this is probably going to confuse the heck out of them here.
Okay, Terry, give it caveats.
Okay, okay. I think we should just stick with, we can talk about the preferred customers, anything that you order, that your customers order, as Foster said, you're going to see them in your PV, but anything over 200 PV at the end of the week will go to your weak side. Will go to your, so you'll see it in your PV, and then let's say you ordered a 500, a 14 pack, it's 500. 200 will go to your PV, the 300 at the end of the week will go to your weak side. Okay.
Okay. So if we were to read this, team commissions are paid weekly, and we calculate 10% of your weak side, and that's what you get. So their example is if you had 5,000 points on your lesser leg and 7,000 points on your greater leg, 5,000 is less than 7,000. So we're going to give you 10% of the 5,000 and pay you $500 that week in your binary team commissions. Okay.
10%.
So if you have 5,000 on your lesser leg and 7,000 on your greater leg, at the end of the commission period, we're going to wipe 5,000 points off both sides so that the lesser leg side goes to 0. And the greater leg side is going to have 2,000 points of carryover, which means we're going to carry that over to the next week. And as long as you remain active with 100 points of personal volume each month, you will not lose your carryover points. And that's going to be your strong side. So the nature of this business is always trying to catch up to your stronger side with your weaker side. And then at some point it's going to switch, and then you go back to the other side. So it's very fun, and that's going to be your lot in life until you start maxing this thing out. And that's at 100,000 points on your lesser leg each week. And then you're just going to start accruing carryover on both sides.
Okay. Does everybody understand? I mean, so
speak in Terrianisms.
So think about, as Foster said, you get paid 10% of your lesser leg. So we have some people have millions of points on their strong leg. They have a lot of spillover. It again makes people work and build their other side. It wouldn't be fair to be paid on both sides. People wouldn't do anything. So you get paid on the lesser leg. So as Foster said, you have 5,000 on one side, 7,000 on the other. You're going to get paid on the lesser. So you're going to get 10% of that 5,000, right? Which is 500. You're going to minus the 5,000. And now you have 0 on this side. You're going to minus the 5,000 from the other side, and you've got 2,000 points left. So you got paid $500. This side is zeroed out, and this side has 2,000 that you get to start the next week with. How cool is that? So a lot of companies, why are we explaining it? A lot of companies zero out. Whatever you don't use at the end of the week, boom, they zero you out, and you have to start all over again. Not so. So everything that you are earning just keeps carrying over as long as you have your 100 PV every month. Does that make sense? Are we good there?
Everybody nod. We love watching nodding heads. It's awesome.
Quick question, guys.
Yep.
Kathy Fredericks is asking, do you sign people to your left or your right?
Okay. You want to try to balance yourself. You want to kind of keep it, you know, you have to keep looking at your binary tree, which we have right here. Let's go to the binary tree. So here's a binary tree. You want to try to keep yourself balanced. So how do you know if you're balanced? It's not about people, Kathy. It's about volume.
Points.
About points. So let's go back to this dashboard. All right, let's go back to their dashboard here. So let's look at their, let me just move this up here. Oops. Okay, so let's look at their left volume and their right volume. So their left volume, look at for the week. So you've got left volume for the week, right volume for the week, total left volume, and total right volume. So what does this tell you? Look at their right volume. This is what they have for this week. That's their total. That's their weak side. All right. Look at their left volume. They're just like, it's just, look at, they've got 11 million on their left, total left. And this is what they're getting weekly, 192,000 on their weeks, on their strong side. So of course they need to be building their right side, right? They need stuff on their right. So you're kind of always, it's kind of, it's a strategy. You have to look and see. It's not about people. It's about volume. What's going on? Who's ordering? And so again, we can help you with that. If you're like not sure, just put your placement preferences as Foster is showing you and set it to balance. Okay? Set it to balance. And then keep an eye on that, which we're going to do a training on that dashboard, what you should be looking at. We won't go into it tonight, but you need to be looking at your dashboard on a daily basis and looking at the volume that is there. The computer is going to balance you out, not by people, but by volume. Okay, so does that, it's like, it is a game of strategy, Kathy. It's not something you can just say, do I put it in the left or right? You kind of, we've gone back and forth. As we said, we just, we've
you can choose where to put people.
We've switched
probably
like five times. We've switched left to right, left to right, left to right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And every time it's going to seem impossible to catch up with the other side, and then lightning strikes someplace on that weak side, as long as you keep building, and then somebody takes off, and now you have to start catching up on the opposite side. Go ahead, tell the story. Look at that face.
That's me.
So when we went to Triple Diamond,
go ahead.
Foster thought that was we were flipping sides that week. So Foster thought there was a glitch in the system. So it was telling us on a Monday we were double diamond, and we were like, no, because we're flipping sides. So he thought that the computer was not adding right. And on Friday, it said we were triple diamonds. And we're like, no, the computer just hasn't switched yet. Our upline's calling us saying you're triple diamonds. Corporate's saying you're triple. We're like, no, the computer's.
I'm smarter than the computer.
The computer's always right, bottom line, guys. So,
so we were triple diamond for 24 hours before I said, you know what? I think we actually are triple diamonds.
How sad is that?
We missed 24 hours of celebrating. We're still trying to catch up.
Okay. Just listen to the computer. But if you guys want help with it while you're building, let us know. We love to get into your back office and look and say, okay, place this person here, place this person here. There is a 7 business day placement change form and sponsorship form. So if that person, sign them up. If you're not sure, just get them in. Call us and say, did they go in the right place? And if they didn't, we just fill out the form, send it to compliance, and they'll change it within 24 hours and put them on the right side, the correct side. Okay. Good? All right, Foster. So that is, so your team commissions.
That's your team commissions. And remember, I know it's really sad, they don't let you make more than $10,000 per week in your team commissions.
Yeah.
Time to quit.
So team commissions is both what you do and spillover, right?
Exactly. Okay, so now it's important to know that, okay, so if we're looking at this right side over here, okay, different ranks limit you to how much you can make in a week in your team commissions. And that's really important. Okay, so when you're an associate or director, you don't get any. You get paid starting from Director 300 and up. So here you can see Director 300, you can get a maximum of $500 per week as a Director 300.
They max
now,
it.
It sounds so limiting, but that means that your weak side has 5,000 points. Those are gold numbers, except you're only a Director 300. So you're not really entitled to gold money because you haven't built a gold business. So this is a way that the company makes sure that we're around for the long haul, so that it's important to know. So like this actually crops up a lot. Director 700s, when people haven't become an executive yet, and they find that, you know, there's stuff going on both sides of their business, but they haven't built an executive business. They don't have 2 Director 300s yet. You're going to get limited to $750 that week because you're not an executive yet. So that's important stuff to watch. So in the olden days, we used to flush out those points. We don't anymore. Now you can continue those points as long as you're building your business. Those points will accrue and be carryover for the next week.
Okay. So what Foster was saying, so you have associate, director, director 300, director 700. That goes all the way up to your first executive rank, which is bronze. And bronze, you have to have how much, Scott, on your left and your right?
2,000.
2,000 on your left and your right. But what Foster was talking about, it's not just the points. Now to be an executive, you have to really be building, and you have to have 2 director 300s.
300.
Okay?
On separate legs.
On separate, right. So personally sponsored legs. Doesn't have to be on different sides. It doesn't have to be one on your left and one on your right. They can both be on your left. They can both be on your right, but they have to be personally sponsored. So this is where I think people kind of get confused with the binary, is that they think they get confused. There's the binary and the unilevel. So this is what I want you guys to really understand, because when you've got the binary, right? Your left and your right, left and right, left and right, left and right. But you also have what we say the unilevel. The unilevel, everybody, so this is you. Hold on. Okay, that's you. You sign up, we sign up Scott, we sign up Mary. So we signed up Scott and Mary. So now Scott goes here, Mary goes here. We have a leg for Scott and a leg for Mary. They are personally sponsored. All right, so those are our legs. Now let's say that we sign up somebody else under Scott. We sign up June. Okay, Scott's still gonna get spillover. He's gonna get points from that, but he's not, this is not his personally sponsored. June is not his. So, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here.
That was all awesome. So
Okay.
it's important to know everyone you enroll goes 2 places.
2 places.
Not just
That's
one.
That's important to know.
So they go either left or right. There's no choice. Bottom
Let's
left
show.
or bottom right.
I'm going to go ahead. You keep going. I'm going to go to the
But
binary
they also start a new, if you personally enrolled them, they start a new sponsorship tree. And the sponsorship trees is where the real money is later when you get the check match. Okay, so note everybody, and you don't get to put them, some people say, when do I get to place them on my unilevel, my sponsorship trees? Everybody goes to the very top position and it just goes really wide, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And then in the binary, bottom left, bottom right, there may be some exceptions later, and when you want to strategize with that, you call us and we'll help you. But you never fill in the insides. You only fill in the outsides. Okay?
Always.
Incredibly important to know that.
Yep, always go. So, does anybody have questions on that one? That's what gets kind of tricky when people get confused. I have people call me and they go, oh my gosh, watch, I'm going to go bottom left here. So let's just say this is my tree. They go, somebody put this person in my tree. This person took one of my spots. No. They didn't take a spot. Remember, everybody, we signed up Scott, whoever Scott signed up, Brittany and Mary and Duke, they all go bottom. They have to go the bottom. And that all those points flow up. But they also go on that unilevel. And that's where people think because we don't have that, we don't have a chart for that. So we signed up Scott, he's on that unilevel. We signed up Mary, she's on the unilevel. So they're in the binary where everybody benefits from, but our personally sponsored is what we get everything from that.
Okay, and if you want to see,
it's going to be difficult to get
this
thing to work.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. It's not going to work. It's not a fully working thing.
Okay.
Now, so it's 20 to 9.
Yes. Okay. So let's go back to.
And we don't want to fill their pretty little heads with too much.
Okay. So.
Once you hit 56, the learning curve slows.
Yes, it does. I'm retaining more than you think.
Okay. So where did our.
What are we looking for?
Do you want to look? Oh, I was looking for, we had the chart pulled up here, but I lost it. It's gone now. So
The binary placement tree chart?
No, our, there it is, the compensation plan. There we go. Okay. So that's where the team commissions, that is your binary and your unilevel. Let's just go real quick into what you really want to be shooting for is, of course, going for bronze. So looking at your dashboard, remember, every single day you want to be looking here and saying, okay, how much do I have on my left? How much do I have on my right? I need at least 2,000 here, 2,000 here, and I need 2 director 300s. Okay? When you're getting close, you got to let us know, hey, I'm getting close. You know what do I need to do? And we will help you. We will show you what to do. Because there is strategy involved. Right now, just keep enrolling people. Just keep it on balance, enroll, unless you have a heavy side, and then you'll switch it. But let's go to what you want to be shooting for is the executive momentum pool. Once you hit bronze, you guys, this is where you can make a lot of money. This is the midterm money here. And it's all about opening up that executive momentum pool where you can make a ton of money. So it's about hitting bronze 2 weeks in a row. So when you're starting to get close and you're building those sides each week, your goal is to get to bronze and have a strong, solid business so you can hit bronze 2 weeks in a row and open up the pool. You want to talk a tiny bit about the pool, what it gives you?
Just a tiny bit. I don't want to confuse people.
Yep.
So that just know that the executive momentum pool is, we added it a couple of years ago to augment the middle money before getting to check match. So that once you start hitting bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, you can make a ton of money because they're going to take 2% of the global volume and pour it into that, and then people will get shares and share in that. So you have to hit bronze twice in a row to open up the bronze pool. And the bronze pool will now give you 12 weeks possible to earn bronze pool money every week.
Awesome.
Okay, so I would recommend that go and read this section. So this compensation plan document is in your back office.
You know what? Let's get them up to this point, and then why don't we say we do another one next week? We want you guys to study this week. Go over what we did this week. And wait, hold on. Let me open this back up here.
And there's actually a great video in the back office with Justin Wilson explaining the compensation plan. And that's really awesome at explaining, because it seems complicated on its face, but then it's not.
Okay, so there's that compensation right here in your office library. It is, which one?
Go to videos.
Videos, not compensation. See, you're going to go to, where did our videos go? Goodness gracious. There it is, right there. Where is it? I don't see it there. That's not what it said. Oh, wait, just go back to presentations. Opportunity. No.
Okay, we're going to get it for you. Because there's also
it's on YouTube.
What was that, Scott?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right on YouTube. So Justin Wilson compensation plan training, and it's a very thorough job, and just do it, in emotionally doable pieces. Do it section by section, and if you don't understand it, go back and go over it again. And then when you have questions, reach out to Scott. And
so if you want, what we can do, if you guys study what we taught you tonight, go over all the stuff in the compensation, work it out in your head. Listen, you're going to get paid anyway, but you need to start really learning it. And then we can touch base next week. We can do another Zoom and get these questions answered, where we lost you, where you're confused, and we can go on further more into the EMP, the Executive Momentum Pool, and more into check match and the diamond pool. So those are the things. Right now, your goal is to get to you want to get to a bronze business. So keep looking at your dashboard. And you want to look at, remember, to be a director 300 each week. What do you need? 300 on your left and 300 on your right. So you want to be looking right here at your projected auto ships. So you think, look at this person's got 30,000 in auto ships on their left and 3,000 on their right. But so you want to be looking at, so you can make plans. It's like, oh my gosh, I've got 1,800 in auto ships next week. I could do this. I can make bronze. And so you want to just keep every single week. And remember, it's not what you do, just what you do. It's what your people do. So if you sign up 2 in a week, that's 200, one on your left, one on your right. Those 2 sign up 2. Now you've got 300 on your left, 300 on your right that week. They all sign up too. You see where it goes? So remember, it's not just, don't think, oh my gosh, to get bronze, I've got to have 20 people on my left, 20 people on my right. Yes, but it's not what you do. It's what everybody else is doing. We can get out of that one.
Yep.
Does anybody have any questions? I know
Scott, you said there was a question for the end.
Yeah, Kathy had one question, but I can answer that question for her. I just typed in my phone number there, Kathy. You can call me afterwards. I can answer that for you. Because people in other countries, and they couldn't open up a Vimeo video.
Okay.
I can answer that. She's asking if there's Spanish videos, and there are some in your back office. I'll explain that to her.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
So really, guys, it's all about signing people up and getting your people to do the same. Don't try to do this business all by yourself. This is a business this is a team, and that's why what you guys do, every one of you that's on our team, everything that you do, we benefit from. And it's the same for you. Everybody you bring in, you benefit from. If you bring in 2 people and those 2 people bring in 1,000 people, you benefit. You get the points from those 1,000 people, from those 10,000 people. That's why it's like we have 6,000 people in our business. We don't know who almost 7,000. We don't know who they are. They're just from people signing up and signing up and signing up, and you benefit from that. And that's pretty cool.
Okay. Thank you for inviting us, Scott.
You bet. Thank you, guys.
And we'll set up one. We'll set up one for next week, and we'll go a little bit further. We want you guys to really be comfortable. I'll be honest with you. I didn't understand the compensation plan for 2 years. Like, I didn't even try to learn it. He did, and then I finally said, you know what? I got to start figuring this stuff out. So it's never stopping. Foster and I, when we came in, we were told this is a 3 to 5 year business plan to have residual income, to have your life set for you. We never thought it would be any less. And it's the people that come in and go, oh my gosh, I've been working this really hard for 3 months and I'm not rich yet. What you do today, you will benefit from in a month. So think about that. What you're doing, you're working for today. You're talking to these people. You're signing somebody up. Then they're signing. It just keeps going and keeps going. So just know this is a business plan, and just thinking in 3 to 5 years, if you work this every day and you work it hard, you could be done. And we have a lot of people that are coming in that are doing it in much less time. People are getting to diamond, double diamond, triple diamond in a year's time because we have full enrollment packs now. Remember, we had 30 points per case back in the dinosaur days, and we had 2 videos. So things are
my goodness. Can you guys hear us?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we hear you now.
Lisa.
Terry, I wanted to tell you, I sent you a Facebook message,
Okay.
and I just wanted to tell you so that you could look for it.
Oh, the
Okay.
lady in Atlanta. We wanted you to connect us with the lady in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. With Scarlett, absolutely. You bet. Yeah, she was on the call.
We'll do a large event next month.
Okay, yeah. Scarlett's awesome. She would love working. She's just a phenomenal person, and her story. Go look up on See a Healthy Self. Go look up Scarlett Rogers, and you're gonna see her story.
You want to say hi? Say hi.
Hi, cutie pie. You're the little miracle guy.
Yeah, he is.
Awesome. All right, guys, we're gonna go and do
South America.
how to tell your story to Colombia. How to teach them how to tell their story. I will be doing it in English. It'll be translated, but you guys are welcome to jump on. The Zoom number is on ASEA Trek Central, not this Zoom. It's Marco's. So that's where we're going next. And let's keep doing these, guys. Let's keep doing you guys. We want you to be comfortable and to understand so that you can teach your team the same thing. All right?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Quick thing. Hold on before you hang up. Kathy, my cell phone is dead, so please call my home number, which is 845-855-3089.
And hopefully for your birthday, somebody got you a power cord.
Oh, it's awful.
Okay. Yes, Brittany, we can. Go ahead.
But it has to be in Spanish because we have to be on with Colombia.
Go ahead.
I'm going to mute all of you.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Scotty. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you. That was very funny seeing everybody's faces pop up at separate times. Awesome.
Bye,
Thanks, guys. I
Everybody.
appreciate it.
Good night, Miss